All right, we're getting closer to tip-off in the first of 3 Game 3s tonight on Prime. Knicks against the Hawks. Let's send it on out to those boys in Peachtree.
It's playoff game night here on Prime. This opening round best-of-7 series shifts to Atlanta. Game 1, it was the combination of Jalen Brunson and Karl Anthony Towns leading the way for New York. They took care of business at home. In Game 2, it got feisty. C.J. McCollum and the Hawks with a fourth-quarter rally to shock the MSG crowd. Tonight, it is Game 3 of the 3-6 matchup in the Eastern Conference. The Hawks are back home trying to take the advantage over the Knicks. Got all the action for you tonight right here on Prime. The Knicks and Hawks. The bracket in the East. 3 of the 4 series are tied at 1-1. That has been a common theme throughout the early stages of the NBA playoffs. Welcome. Ian Eagle, along with the coach Stan Van Gundy, Cassidy, Hubbarth, and the rest of our NBA on Prime crew. So great to be with you here. This series, everybody anticipated, had a chance to be highly competitive. We're through 2 games, Stan, and that's exactly what it's living up to.
Yeah, I don't think we're surprised to be 1-1. We were surprised that the Knicks had the big lead in Game 2, but not shocked with Atlanta's comeback. And here we are, where Atlanta's won 14 of their last 15 games in this building. Our
postseason upgrade presented by Wingstop. It was the C.J. McCollum show in the fourth quarter at the Garden.
Yeah, they did 2 things in this game. Down the stretch, C.J. McCollum, and he just targeted Jalen Brunson and took over down the stretch. Got him again here. No switch by the Knicks, and he's just able to get to where he wants to go. And then they leaned on their defense, created turnovers here. Kuminga breaks up the lob, converted those turnovers into fast break points, and this was the last meaningful offensive possession for New York. Nickeil Alexander-Walker with a great strip, and then turns it into a fast break dunk for Jalen Robinson, and that decided the game.
This is a confident Hawks team. What they did in the final 5 minutes of Game 2 outscored the Knicks 15-6. The Knicks had a 14-point lead with 6:56 to play and a chance to take a 2-0 lead. And when you listen to the Hawks, they'll tell you they don't believe they've played their best basketball yet. So that's setting the table now here for Game 3. New York has been down this road before, where they've had to go on the road and get it done, and that's exactly what they're facing here. Moments ago, our own Cassidy Hubbarth with Karl Anthony Towns.
Thanks, Ian. Kat, you guys were in a similar position last year in the first round, tied 1-1 on the road for Game 3. What's the biggest point of emphasis for this group to respond tonight?
I mean, it's just, let's start with just the start. You know, come out the gates with a good plan and good energy and good discipline and execution. I think that's the most important thing right now.
And we've talked a lot about your playmaking and the 2-man game with you and Jalen Brunson. What's the key for you two to be as effective as you can be tonight?
Just continue to take what the defense gives us, you know, utilize our opportunities and make the right decision every time.
Thanks for your time, Kat. Good luck. Back to you, Ian.
And Stan, they are leaning on that 1-2 punch as usual.
Oh yeah, listen, biggest games of the year, you lean on your stars. These 2 guys both have to be great tonight, and they got to get Karl Anthony Towns going earlier in the game.
One of the numbers that really stood out in the second half of Game 2, the Hawks scored 48 points in the paint. That is not something that the Knicks are accustomed to, giving up that much production in the paint. Pick and roll, obviously, a huge key.
Well, there's no question, and the Knicks need to be better in that area tonight. As we go back to the studio, Udonis Haslem, what adjustments do the Knicks need to make in their pick and roll defense?